Okay, so every year for an entire week in summer, Taiwanese people go through what's basically a simulation of a Chinese blockade or invasion to get the military and civilians prepared for the worst. It's also a massive media circus as Taiwanese press swarm military personnel for details. That's me there, by the way. I went to a primary school where students watched from inside as soldiers simulated a skirmish with Chinese forces, but they were firing blanks, in case you're wondering. The Taiwanese military also showed off a fleet of US-made Abrams tanks, which Taiwan purchased around 100 of in 2019, although they only started arriving last year. And they weren't keen to share the spotlight either.
A message, not just to China, step up and defend, isn't trying.
I also went to a few drills in one of Taiwan's largest cities, Taichung, aimed at preparing the public. In them, civilians sheltered in an underground car park as air raid sirens went off and shut down the city. Another more comprehensive drill was a mix of a simulated aid distribution centre and wartime hospital. They even had people role-playing as wounded, complete with fake blood. Nationwide drills like this have been happening in Taiwan since the 80s, but this year they're going for twice as long as usual. And 20,000 reservists have also been called up to take part, which the Defence Minister says is the largest mobilisation of reserve troops in the history of the drills. While Donald Trump has previously declined to comment on whether the US would defend Taiwan in the event of a Chinese invasion, there are US troops here training local military, and Taiwanese soldiers are also being trained in America. The number of Chinese military flights and voyages around and near Taiwan has grown significantly in recent years. Before former US House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's visit to Taipei in 2022, Chinese planes almost never crossed the median line, the midway point between Taiwan and China in the Strait, but now it's a near daily occurrence. While only a handful of countries have formal diplomatic relations with Taipei, an increasing number of nations are signing agreements with Beijing in which they have to agree to the One China principle. Now, about 40 countries, including Australia, Canada, India, the UK and the US, abide by the One China policy, which acknowledges but does not recognise or endorse that Beijing still claims Taiwan as part of its territory. But the One China principle states that Taiwan is an inalienable part of the People's Republic of China, and according to analysis by the Lowy Institute, more than 60% of UN member states now endorse that One China principle.